Welcome back to the newsroom here at France 24. It's time for Media Watch, and tonight that is presented by Olivia Salazar-Winspear. Good to see you, Olivia.
Hi.
Now, we're going to start with Rue 89. That's the French online newspaper. Now, they've got some more details about how the late Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi met his end.
Yeah, well, it was about a year ago, I'm sure you remember. Now they're coming back to the story. They've got a new lead. Rue 89 are actually taking their lead from the Italian daily Corriere della Sera, which alleges that Gaddafi did not die at the hands of a Libyan opposition fighter, but in fact a French secret agent. So they take a man called Rami El Obeidi as their source, who tells them that in fact a French secret agent located Gaddafi thanks to satellite data from his mobile phone near Sirte, where he was hiding out.
So he was hiding out in a tunnel,
in a
wasn't he,
totally
by the road,
unknown
right?
place. No one really knew how he was found, but apparently it was a French secret agent, not the guy brandishing the gun that we saw on all the amateur footage. Now, where does Syria come into all of this? Now, the article alleges, especially the one in the Corriere della Sera here, that Syrian President Bashar al-Assad gave this mobile phone number to Paris in exchange for clemency from the French government over pressure that they were putting on Syria over the escalating demonstrations, which obviously have only got worse up until now. Now, if this sounds quite far-fetched, that people are just exchanging phone numbers like that,
It does a little, I have to say.
other papers have gone to investigate. The Daily Telegraph, the British paper here, have looked further into it. They use the same source, this intelligence agent for the Libyan National Transitional Council, Rami El Obeidi, but they also have the story corroborated by Mahmoud Jibril. Now, that was the guy who was heading up the Benghazi National Transitional Council at the time, and he's still a key political figure in Libya. They go into a little bit more detail as to why France would have wanted Gaddafi out of the picture. And, of course, at the time, there were these revelations that Sarkozy may have received a very generous donation from the Gaddafi family to finance his 2007 campaign. And the Telegraphs go so far as to say Sarkozy had every reason to want to get rid of the colonel as quickly as possible.
In case any light came on that alleged affair. Interesting stuff. All right, now, talking of Nicolas Sarkozy, we have heard him referred to as all sorts of things over the years, but never, I think, as a messiah, until now.
Well, that's what one of his former ministers thinks. Valérie Pécresse, who was interviewed on Sunday on French television, compared Nicolas Sarkozy to Jesus Christ.
Goodness me. She was the budget minister,
She was
right?
budget minister and spokesman for the government until May of this year, when it changed, of course. The journalist asks her, is Nicolas Sarkozy dead and buried? To which she gives a kind of cryptic reply. She says, in the Bible, a best-selling international book, there is the possibility of resurrection. And the biblical figure, of course, who she's referring to is Jesus Christ. Now, the Nouvelle Obs have interpreted her remarks as proof that A, she's mad, and B, the right is floundering, and that they're
you can
locked
see the
in
journalist chuckling away there.
they're locked in their Sarkozy obsession. And it didn't take long for the news to get through to Twitter, where people had a good old laugh with it. You've got, forgive her, she knows not what she says. And then another one with the biblical theme, oh dear. Then he multiplied the Rolexes and the Ray-Bans and distributed them to his disciples. And also this one, Jesus was supposed to have made a blind man see. Sarkozy made 20 million French voters blind. Therefore, he's better than Jesus.
Oh, goodness me. And I wonder what the man makes of it himself. Pretty confusing stuff, isn't it? All right, finally, a cat fight, not between Francois Hollande's girlfriend and ex-wife.
No, those women are out of the picture.
They're out of the picture just for tonight. I'm sure James Creedon will be bringing them back sometime this week. This is two women who want to be the mayor of Paris.
Absolutely. Okay, so we've got this picture. This is where it all starts off. A picture tweeted of Rachida Dati's lovely yellow shoes, if you can see them there.
She's a very stylish woman.
She's at a public event. She's wearing these yellow shoes. Now, the man tweeting the picture is Jean-Louis Misica. He's the guy who's organising the campaign for the woman seen to be her real rival, Anne Hidalgo. Do we care about Rachida Dati's shoes? Probably not, except that these ones are from the designer Roger Vivier. They cost €790. So I think the point he's making is it's not very economy-minded.
It's not austerity.
In these austerity times. The fight has started, the claws are out, but let's hope
What about
the debate...
Anne Hidalgo's shoes?
Anne Hidalgo has not tweeted her shoes.
Ah.
I'm sure they're modest in comparison. Rachida Dati was known for
Maybe
bringing
she saved up.
a
You
bit
don't
of
know.
glamour, a bit of glamour to politics under the Sarkozy administration. So let's hope
She
the
did
debate
a-
rises slightly.
Oh yeah, she did I'm bringing it right back down. She did a shoot for Vogue once, didn't she?
She did
Rachida
indeed do a
Dati.
shoot for
very,
Vogue.
Very stylish woman. All right, but yeah, no policies as yet though, just shoes. Good stuff. All right, Olivia Salazar-Winspear, thank you very much indeed. That rounds up Media Watch for now. We're going to leave you with some more tidbits from the internet. It's time for web news.